But you can link it back to any island as if you hadn't died. It's an extra life. Very valuable. If you have one of these powers up here, be sure you come to us before you go to the Deadlands. Otherwise, you'll be able to use your power, and that's sad. So, these are called top powers because they're on the top of the board. Be sure that you check with us before you go to do anything else. That's not to say the other powers aren't powerful. In fact, they're quite powerful. Let's talk about the Unclean. The Unclean has a very special power because instead of on death, it activates whenever they want to, specifically by saying the words unclean. So for instance, at any point in time, the unclean player can say, I'm unclean. They and everyone that touches any time of the shout dies. Wow. Those of you who are listening very carefully may have heard a very crucial conjunction. I said you and. It's a suicide bomber. You die too.
Do you think this is really funny?
It's very funny because this power alone can wipe the entire enemy team if they're clever about it. Not that it's ever happened because they have to be clever about it. But anyways.
No, I didn't mean that. I'm doing something else.
Now, you might be wondering, what's the use of power that kills you though? That seems kind of counterproductive. Well, it's not about whether you live. So whether your team wins. And your team wins by controlling the majority of islands at the end of the last round. So, as an example, if you're on red team, you're on black team, you're on red team, you're on black, and you're on red, then you two cancel each other out, no points. This island is worth 1 point for red team because you control the island. And again, you two cancel each other out, no points. But if you're both on black team, then black team get 1 point for controlling this one island. All right? That is unless someone is a Mad King. Mad Kings are the rarest and possibly most valuable power in the game. If you are a Mad King, it is critically important for you to stay alive at all costs. Mad Kings double the value of their island at the end of the game. So, if the three of you are all red players, then hooray, red team gets 1 point for this island. But if any of you were Mad King, this island is now worth 2 points. And if there's more than one Mad King on there, it doubles again. So, bear that in mind. If you find your team's Mad King, protect them. Keep them alive. They could win you the game. If you are the Mad King, hide. Do not get killed under any circumstances. Find friends to enlist in helping keep you alive. And if you find the other team's Mad King, kill them immediately. All right, so these are the 4 roles in play. And those are all the rules of the game that you need to know about right now. If you have any questions, now is the time to ask.
If you share an island with Mad King, and they're on a different team than you are?
Yeah, so here's the thing, right? Let's say hypothetically that both of these players were on black team and she was a red Mad King. Black team controls this island because they're more black than red players, but she's a Mad King, so she means that she has now double the points for the other team. So, this island is now worth 2 points for black team, even though you're the red Mad King. So, this has happened before, and it's hilarious. And if you're the Mad King, your best bet is to either find other Mad Kings or be alone, because then you're worth the most points. Whichever team controls the most islands at the end of the game wins.
What if the tie? Okay.
If there's a tie, then we do something else.
Like between the Mad, between the Mad King, let's say one, she's the Mad King, he's not.
And he's not. Okay, so then if it's then it means that no team controls the island, but that's still worth double points. It's worth 2 points for no team.
Yeah, it's like what are the variables here?
What team are you on?
Okay, so it is impossible in this game in any way, shape, or form to change teams. Phoenixes just lose their power; they maintain their team.
Okay.
Yes, you can, and in fact, you probably should. The correct answer to the question, what team are you on, is always yours.
So when did someone not agree to sharing their team thing? Is there a reason to not do that? Or?
Yes, for things that will become obvious when the game starts. All right then. But you can consent or not consent to share chips. You have to be on the same island if you want to show your chips to someone else. Game begins then in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go!
Begin. 90 seconds. Move between islands. Game 1, round 1. 85 seconds. Between islands. Game 1, round 1. I'm not moving. Sorry, sir, you have died. Vindictive. Pick someone to die with you, sir. Anyone you like. Who should die with you, sir?
I know.
Very good. I'll give you 1 second, sir. I will give you one base. Congratulations. Sir, you have Phoenix, very good. I'll take this one. Go back to the Bumper. 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
I'm vindictive.
I'm a phoenix.
Come this way, ma'am. Come this way. Very good. I will take that one. I will give you one of these. Go back to any race. Congratulations. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Head this way, sir. Very good. 5 seconds. Game 1, round 1. 5 seconds. Freeze! Do not move. Stay on your islands. Do not move.
Do not move.
End of round 1.
Round 1.
Very good.
All right. Round 1 is over. Do not move between islands. Do not share tokens, but you can talk. One of these islands was, now what's happening is that all of the dead players are making a decision that will impact all of you. While they make that decision, though, one of these islands was the breeding pulsating bonus island. Everyone on the island will now gain a bonus. Hello. Hi. You're on the bonus island. So, who comes back from the dead?
Oh, I don't know who it is.
Find out.
I get to go?
No, you have to ask them in this room.
Oh, who's dead?
They're not going to respond. You have to ask advice from this room.
Grab Angie.
I don't know who.
Angie.
No, I'm right here. I wasn't in there.
Choose one person or no one.
And
Water. Oh.
Choose any one person or no one.
there's only 2 answers.
Yeah, okay. I'm
Three
gonna
answers.
go with nobody.
I see how you are.
Player on the bonus island decided to bring back none of you.
He wants to win. Actually, he just doesn't want to play favorites.
All right. Meanwhile, while the ghosts are making a decision that will impact all of you, probably depending on the bonus island, I'm going to go ahead and explain what these are. These are fireballs. Fireballs are a special ability. If you throw a fireball at an island, that island will sink in a matter of seconds. If you throw a fireball at a sunk island, it comes back up instantly. Fireballs are one-time use. The minute you hit the island, the lava, the wall, or anything else, they're dead balls and do nothing. If a fireball hits a person, nothing happens. If you get the fireball in midair, it's yours. So, see here? The ghosts have decided to award a fireball bonus to you. And you.
I didn't touch it, so.
Now, and you can use those. You have to smack it against your friend. If you want to turn it on, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, so, all right. So, the ghosts have also decided that there are way too many islands. So they're going to sink some. Islands will sink, and the second round begins. Oh, wow. In 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Begin. 90 seconds. Move on.
No.
Okay, one round.
Yeah.
85 seconds.
Alex, some powers? They got powers?
Oh, not right now.
I already gave
Keep going, keep going.
65 seconds. Move between islands. Okay, one round 2.
Then they possibility to use it. 6, 3, 2, 1. Dead, survival, too slow. Dead, lava.
Amazing, told me. I see it. Very good. Excellent. I will take this from you. I will give you one time. Sorry, sir. Go to any raised down.
Yeah, there's no way to get over there. They cut the field.
Okay, good. Who should die with you, if anyone?
Who do we got left? This is a bonus island. I don't get a bonus.
But should you choose to vote, do so in 30 seconds.
30 seconds!
Yeah.
Grab it. Pull him.
I never lied.
Ben, she is killing me. This way, guys. Very good.
Wait, what do I do with this?
You may need it later.
I'm done, right?
Oh, you make your drop back.
15 seconds! Remember, that's bonus island over there.
10
Everyone else
seconds.
will get a bonus.
10 seconds.
5 seconds.
Encourage your friends into the lava.
That's the bonus island.
Yeah.
Freeze! Do not move. Stay on your islands. Do not move.
That is the end of round 2.
Very
One round
good.
to go. All right. So you cannot move from the islands. You cannot share tokens. You can't talk. Meanwhile, hello. You turn the bonus island. So who comes back from the dead?
We choose one person each, or
Choose a person.
bring Erica back.
Damn.
Get Angie.
Round noser.
Erica and Ben, you've been resurrected.
They're pretty much isolated.
Go back to the bonus island.
Oh, we now we have to share it? I didn't know that.
That's why I'm
All right. The ghosts are making decisions that will impact you all. While they do that, though, here's a bit of a pro tip from Super Industries. So, you can make any kind of deal you want. The most common deal, of course, is, hey, I'll show you mine if you show me yours. But you can make other kinds of deals, too. Like, for instance, hey, I'll show you both sides of my chip if you kill him. Or other deals, like, for instance, I will tell you what I saw on her chip and you can go through your island without shoving me. Any kind of deal you want to think of, you can totally make. The only catch is that deals are only binding if they're agreed to while on the same island as the other person. So, we can make any kind of deal we want, but since we're not on the same island, it's not going to count exactly unless we agree to it while on the same island. Use this fact in order to make crafty deals that will hopefully get you out of having to murder anyone, or getting murdered. The ghosts have decided to award a fireball bonus to you.
well deserved.
Or raise.
I have a musical.
If it's up, it goes down. If it's down, it goes up.
Can I have a question? Do islands come back?
That depends on if someone uses a fireball on it or if the ghosts decide to raise them. On a related note, the ghosts have decided to affect some islands. Islands will go up or down, but they don't usually raise them. In 7, 6, 5, round begins in 4, 3, 2, 1. A go-go.
Begin. 90 seconds. Move between islands.
Dead! All of you! Every last one of you is dead. Too slow to get off. Any power? All right, we're sitting down. See you guys
Dead!
Cody! Dead by vindictive. He kills you.
Final round. Move between islands. Resolve your differences. 60 seconds.
Oh, careful.
Exercise.
6, 3, 2, 1. Island stop.
Can your coin help you?
Nope, it's dead ball.
Oh, yes, I can. I'll take that from you. Very good. Go back to any race time.
Only one time use. Whatever you feel like.
Oh, now that changes everything.
Is this a dead island? Okay.
No, it's a live island. It's very bright. 30 seconds!
Okay.
Do you know what team he was on? Is that why?
I'm unclean.
Both of you are dead.
Kind of,
Oh yeah, that still works. So who dies with you?
On the same island.
I'm dead too, right?
Yeah.
15 seconds!
15 seconds.
Ben! Dead by Vindictive, she killed you!
I hope you weren't on my team.
5 seconds!
5 seconds.
Freeze! Do not move! Do not move! That is the end of the last round! Game over! Let's see what happens! Alright, so, now, do not move to an island, do not share tokens. Now show me your entire chip. Entire chip. That is 1 point for black team! That is 1 point for red team! That is a point for red team! That is a black mad king worth 2 points! Flip. That is a red mad king worth 2 points! Flip. And that is a point for black team! 4-4 stalemate! And now we break the tie. Overtime. What happens now? Each island names one person to resurrect to their island. We will then have 30 seconds in order to break this tie. If there is still a tie at the end of 30 seconds, everyone will lose. All right, so who comes back to your island?
I didn't want to know.
Ben! Who comes back to your island?
Paisan.
You both agree?
Yep.
All right, Paisan, resurrection. I have no idea, resurrection. Katie, resurrection. Cody.
Oh, you can stand on that with Cody?
Ann.
Who called me back?
Ann?
I called you back.
Ann?
Survey.
Go back. No, back to the island we brought you back.
I brought you back.
All right. And one last question I have. Who's the neutral player? What team do you think will win?
I'm gonna say black.
All right, he puts his chips in with black team. Let's see if he made a good decision. In the meantime, I don't know what the way this board is.
Oh.
Okay.
Game begins in 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, go!
Begin.
All your powers still work.
Dead players come this way. Very good.
I'm a Phoenix.
Go back to any race time. We'll go. Very good.
Dead!
20 seconds.
Dead!
20 seconds.
Dead! Nope.
10 seconds!
Yeah, you got it. Dead.
How we're still going?
Go back to any other.
Freeze!
That works. All right, freeze! That's the end of the game. Let's find out what happened. Show me your entire chip. That is 1 point for black team. Flip. That is a point for red team. Flip. That is a flip. Red and black player cancels out. No points. Flip. Cancels out. No points. Flip. That is a point for black team and flip. That is a point for black team. 3-1. All black players win. Chips back to play again. Chips back to play again. Chips back to play again.
Quick question.
Go back to an island.
Video feed, are you guys recording? Are you guys
Back
recording?
to play again.
Kurt, you tried to knock it off and all
Chips
the
back to play again.
Steve's survives an onslaught from
No, it was all red.
never went over the other side. I kept hopping, but just
When Kurt called me back, we had to share that. Hey, don't push me again.
thought we had to bring somebody
All right, return all chips, return all chips. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to play this game again. All the rules are exactly the same. The difference is I'm throwing in some new powers.
Okay.
We are now going to play with the clerics. The clerics are very special because clerics actually have 2 powers instead of just 1. Clerics, the first power is that immediately upon their death, in any way, shape, or form, they can go to the Deadlands and they can pick any 2 people to replace them. Ooh. So, very valuable. Be sure, if you're the cleric, to figure out who your friends are, so this power is actually useful, and you don't spend your time going like, you? I hope so. Go back. And then you just brought back the enemy team. Nice going. The other power is that in between rounds, I will call for clerics. At which point, clerics may then resurrect an additional person back from the dead, never counting themselves. Clerics can never resurrect themselves, but they can bring back an additional person in between each round. I will call for that, so don't worry about remembering that. Also, we're playing with the liars. The liars are very tricky. I recommend you pay close attention. This player is on black team. They win with the black team. They lose with the black team, and they vote with team black. This player's on red team. They win, lose, and vote with team red. The power of the liar is that they're on the opposite of the team listed. Use this fact to gain friends, and then kill them. So, bear that in mind. All right, in a moment we're going to pass out to you your chips. While that is happening, now is an excellent time to ask questions, so you don't look suspicious about having certain powers.
When the island sinks, how much time do you have?
3 seconds.
If it turns off instantly, does it mean something else happens?
If it turns off instantly, then a glitch happened, because quite frankly, that's not actually possible. When the islands sink, they always flash in 3 seconds. Okay. If they've instantly gone off, it means that you weren't paying attention when it went down.
So constantly look at your feet.
Whenever every round starts, a very good bit of a tip here. When a round starts, always, even if it's a fireball, look at your feet. Don't be like, oh, hey guys, what's going on? All right, cool. Sounds like, oh, I'm dead now. Because that happens a lot. As an example, it happened to 5 people last round.
Everyone look up here and smile real quick. Guys, everyone smile real quick. Perfect, thanks.
Also remember, at all points in time, photography and recording is strictly encouraged.
Oh, was I supposed to give this back to you?
Oh yes, you should have. Wonder what that was.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Draw 1 chip from the bag and share with no one yet. Meanwhile, here's another tip. Public service announcement for super industries. Are you small? Are you worried about people squishing you? Well then, we have an amazing new technology for you. It's called sitting down. Sitting down is perfectly allowed. You can do it whenever you want to. In fact, if you feel like it, you can even take your fingers and wrap them underneath the island to lock yourself in place so that it's really hard to shove you off. It's perfectly legal if you don't touch the lava. So, bear that in mind. Oh, and one more thing to remember. Now that there are liars in the game, remember that you can no longer fully trust what color people show. And as such, you may not want to immediately murder someone who has the wrong color, because they might be your team's liar. And it's going to be a very awkward conversation later on when they angrily explain to you that you were on their team in the first place, and that, hey, dude, I was trying to tell you, but then you wound up like smacking into the lava. So, bear that in mind. Or, if you want to be really tricky about it, if you're not the liar, pretend you are, so that people will leave you alone. Fun fact, each of these is broken, actually.
Yeah, there's only one in each team. We can get rid of them.
Here's the problem, right? You actually don't know the distributions of these. In a team of 25, there are an unknown copy of each of these in the game. I know how many there are, but you don't. All I can tell you is that this is the rarest one, and this is the most common. Beyond that, I'm not going to tell you anything else. All right. Game begins in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Begin. 90 seconds. Move between islands. Game 2, round 1. Yeah, that one.
3 hours.
Move between islands. 70 seconds. Game 2, round 1.
You're not sharing.
No! 60 seconds. Bonus islands are here. Bonus islands. 50 seconds.
That would have been impressive.
45 seconds. Game 2, round 1.
Hey, be careful of the liar.
Yeah!
35 seconds. Between islands.
You guys are
Exercise dice.
20 seconds.
15 seconds. Anyone else? 5 seconds.
Hey, I'm a liar.
Stay on your islands. Do
Do
not
not
move.
move. That's the end of round 1. You cannot share tokens.
Murphy.
You're dead.
I'm dead.
Alright, so go search my clear. Go back anywhere you want. Alright. So we'll deal with the rest of the cards.
Kevin, I'm back.
So,
Kevin, you didn't bring that back to you?
no, he's okay. Alright, I'm going to back to Stay on your island. Alright, that's the end of round 1.
Oh, wow. Everybody's
Alright. One of these islands was a breathing pulsating bonus island. Everyone on the island will now receive a bonus. Hello, you're on the bonus island. It doesn't do anything because no one's dead. Meanwhile, all right, the ghost decided to award a fireball bonus. Oh my gosh, everyone was so nice that no one died. How lovely, how heartwarming.
Nice team building, guys.
But then I guess it means that I get the fireball bonus. And I can use my fireball whenever I want. That's fun. Anyways, ghosts decided to sink some islands. So islands will sink in, oh my gosh, I keep forgetting. There are no ghosts that choose the island to sink. Guess it means that I've got to pick them to sink. And since I'm sinking them and not the ghosts, I think I'll sink double the number of islands you otherwise would. So let's see here. So many choices of islands. Oh gosh, let's see here. What would cause most carnage? Okay.
no carnage.
Well, we gotta get rid of this one. We absolutely have to get rid of this one. That one's going away for sure. And I want to see these people panic. Good. All right, cool. All right, so 4 islands are going to sink. And the second round will begin in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A go-go.
Begin. 90 seconds. Move between islands.
Move. Dead, Sunk Island. Dead, all of you. Why did I tell you guys from the start?
50 seconds.
Go!
What do you want?
No. 55 seconds. Can your coin help him out if he kills you?
Look at all.
Oh, not right now. Head this way.
You know he's not on your team.
He does it.
That's the bonus island. Everyone will get a bonus.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
That's the desirable bonus island.
Game 2, round 2.
Let's go on this one.
20 seconds.
Yeah, let's try to easy to get on this one.
Game 2, round 2. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Dead, you have died.
5 seconds. Dead.
Oh my God.
Please do not move.
Stay on your islands, do not
That's
move.
the end of round 2. All right. All dead players can make a decision. Meanwhile, you're the bonus island.
Yes.
Who comes back from the dead?
Shri.
And
Who did we lose?
Half of them.
All right, let's go with it's over here. Let's see. Anne got booted last time real early.
Shri and Anne, you've been resurrected.
She's gonna be like,
Go back to the bonus island. All right.
Oh no.
We're between islands, so you can't share tokens, can't move between islands, but you can make deals and talk. So, anyways, while the ghosts are making their decisions,
Right now.
are there any clerics that want to use their power to resurrect one? At this point in time, all clerics have the ability to resurrect one player if they feel like it. Use your power? Awesome. Who do you come talking the dead?
I don't know who's on my team.
That's kind of the point of the game.
I want Jangir.
All right?
I'll take Ben.
Jangir! Resurrection to that island.
Look at the group hug going over here.
Jean-Pierre and Ben.
I'm Ben.
All right. Well, then Ben goes back to that island. Jangir!
Wow. Better be on my team.
You go back to the bonus island. To clarify, which is her choice. So she gets to choose which island you go back to.
I brought you back.
So you guys get to.
The ghosts have made a decision.
All right.
Only because we share instead of you.
That happens.
The ghosts have decided to award a fireball bonus to you. All right. The ghosts also think there's still way too many islands, so they're going to sink some.
Oh, Jared. Bonus island.
And now, islands will sink, so I recommend paying attention. And the game begins, and third round starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, go, go!
Begin. 90 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Dead! Sunk!
Between islands.
Dead!
Final round. Make it count.
Oh, come on.
Oh no.
Dead, you have died.
Dead!
Alright, Deadlands.
Oh, very good.
Oh, we're playing now?
60 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Dead!
Very good. Dead.
Who's your guy with your
Good turn. You got 2 people.
Pull her out.
I already did.
He is killing you. Come this way. You're dying now. He has killed power help you, buddy.
There's stuff going on right now.
Head this way, very good.
Okay.
Oh.
35 seconds, final round.
What team are you guys? Well, you stuck with us.
Final round, make it count.
Okay.
I think he's guessing this one.
No, you sure?
20 seconds!
Find your friends. It's highly unlikely these all belong to the same team. Whichever team controls the most islands will win. Whichever team controls the most islands will win. Or you can go pack it together, I don't care.
5 seconds!
Bad idea, you can. Somebody come over here.
Control the most islands.
3! Do not move! That is the end of the last round. Game over. Now, let's find out what happened. Show me your entire chip. That is a red liar. Point for black team. That is a point for black team. That is a black player and a red liar. Point for black team. Point for black team. Black Mad King. And a black Mad King. All black players win. Chips back and play again. Chips back and play one more time.
I just saw you sitting there like, pick me.
That was awesome.
You were right?
Oh my god.
You lied to me really early there.
That was going to be points for red. Points for red.
Start knocking them off.
Angie and I kept reminding each other.
So Steve, what were you
Did somebody shoot the ball like right into Oh, they were like.
All right. So, this last game, just on the first two, all the rules are exactly the same. The only difference is I'm throwing in a new power. We're not playing the Clinger. The Clinger works like this. At any point, the Clinger is special because their power is the only one they can't turn off. It works like this. Hey, I'm the Queen. You guys can't leave now. They're now stuck here with me for as long as I'm here. If I leave, you guys are free to go wherever you want. But hey, guess what?
Now you're stuck.
You're stuck now. Now, you might be, the immediate answer to this question might be, hey, what if I murder the Clinger? And the answer is, problem is the Clinger is in locked non-aggression. What that means is that the Clinger, if I directly kill you as Clinger, you actually boince back to this island. Also, if you kill me, I boince back to the island too. Hi. The Clinger doesn't go away unless they accidentally commit suicide by killing themselves, are sunk by a fireball, or are killed by someone else, like a vindictive or an unclean or something. In case you're wondering, hard counter is an unclean, just saying. But anyways, you can use the Clinger in order to prevent, especially violent players, from leaving your island, because you can just sort of stick them there and keep them stuck there while another member of your team comes by and steamrolls them off. Because the Clinger does not protect other people. If I am here on this island as Clinger, that's great. You can't kill me and I can't kill you. However, he can kill you. You two can kill each other, or other stuff happens. The thing is that I don't prevent anything like that from happening. You just can't kill me. If I leave, great. You guys are free to do what you like. But hey. So
the coil tab has nothing on the back of that as far as a Clinger. Does it actually have a...
Okay, so let me give a better example. The actual Clinger chip. Bless you. Looks like this. Okay. So yeah, it's not nothing on the back. It's like, hey, I'm the Clinger. It's like this. You don't have to show what team you're on, but you do have to show the power. And And yes, it is a required reveal.
What if I'm a liar and I say I'm a liar?
Yes, you can. And even worse, you don't have to be allowed to do that. You can say that if you're just anyone. And hopefully, people won't think to check. Which is hilarious, because then it means that you could be like, you know, no, I'm totally the clinger. Like, look at me. Look at how clingy I look. Just don't check. No, it's fine. You don't need to share anything, and just trust me. Yeah, sure. See how that goes. You touched upon, while tips are going out here, I'll give another tip here, a very useful one. You can totally just falsify what power you actually have. We always check to see if you use a power, because obviously if you're not a phoenix, and you say you're a phoenix, it's not going to help when you die. You're still going to die. You don't get it brought back if you're not a phoenix. But you can totally be like, hey, do not kill me. I am vindictive. I swear to God, I will take you with me. Even if you're a mad king. Or anything else. And also, that's a very useful way to be a liar, even if you're not a liar. Because if you share ships with someone else, and it turns out like red and black, and you know for a fact you're not on the same team as they are, you can be like, wait, no, I'm your liar. Don't kill me. I'm with you. Yeah, enough time to like get away, so that someone else that you know who is a friend of yours can go in and take care of them, or you can team up on them or something. Anyways. All right.
So how do you kill a
clinger?
Clingers
Clingers can be killed either by vindictive, by unclean, or by their own idiocy.
Got it. Or they're sinking.
What was the unclean power again?
Unclean power. At any point in time, you can shout, I'm unclean. At that exact point in time, everyone you're touching dies, including you. All right.
Just destructive behavior.
Game begins in 7.
Gee, I wonder what Kevin has.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Begin. 90 seconds. Move
By the
between
way,
rounds.
you're clinger.
Game 3, round 1. Okay, we have time. Clean your power up. Vindictive. Who should die now? Phoenix, I will take Bonus up. 45 seconds. Game 3, round 1. 35 seconds. Move between islands. Game 3, round 1. Bonus up.
Promise not to kill them.
25 seconds.
Yeah, that helps.
20 seconds. 15 seconds.
Hi, would you like to come over?
No, I like this island. I like this island right now.
Freeze! Do not move. Stay on your islands. Do not move.
Alright, do not
End of round
move.
1.
Do not
Very
move.
good.
It's the end of round 1. All dead players can make a decision.
Sir, who should die with you, sir?
With the dead last.
So many choices, Mike.
Alright, so, you did too. Alright. So, let's see here. Bonus island.
Right here.
Yeah.
How did you even spot that?
It's blinking. It's pulsing.
I didn't notice it. I'm going to shove you off of it.
Hello.
Hi.
You're in the bonus island.
I know.
Good luck with that.
I'll bring my boss, Anne.
Anna has been brought back 3 times.
She's my boss. She's always going to come back if I have the option.
Oh, she remembers this.
Everybody loves Anne.
Hey, not too bad. Confidence is a good man.
He's expecting a good review.
Alright, we are in between rounds. Cannot move between islands, cannot share tokens, but you can talk and make deals. While all that's happening, here's a pro tip. never underestimate the power of the deal. The difference between a good Monopoly player and a really, really, really annoying Monopoly player that always wins is the ones that make ridiculously complicated deals and rules. Like, for instance, hey, I'll give you park place, but don't charge me rent while I'm on it. Or other things like that.
Don't move.
So you can also make complex deals. Like, for instance, hey, I will show you. I will show you what's on my chip if you promise that we don't kill each other while we're on the same island. Or other kinds of deals like that. Hey, I will.
I'll leave that there.
I will bring you back.
I'll show you the power I have.
If you're telling me that
I'll let you know without, you know.
Yeah, you guys promise.
So if you're a different color.
Take risks to get rewarded.
If you're not seeing all
That's why I said, we'll show the power I have.
No, I wouldn't really get that. That'd be wrong. Like if I put. Actually, that's not true.
Liar.
I lied.
No,
But not now.
that's gonna happen.
I know, I just saw
I don't lie about this.
It's already blinking.
No, that's because
Wait, guys, I decided to award a fireball bonus to you. And you. All right. And now, the Ghosts have decided to award a fireball bonus to you guys, and also sink some islands. Islands will sink in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Unclean!
Dead by unclean! Dead, dead, dead! All of you are dead by unclean.
But I'm unclean too.
That means just die.
So you're Phoenix.
That helps though. You're a Phoenix. You can be any island you want. Yeah, that helps. You can be any island you want. Say 3, 2, 1. Dead. Too slow.
I don't know why you stopped. Good news. This is a tricky one because.
Oh, she's on a bonus island. Bonus island. Erica's on a bonus island. Erica, you got a bonus island.
40 seconds. Yeah, you are.
Everyone on the island will get the bonus.
We're still going though.
30 seconds!
We gotta do something really soon.
That's my power.
Okay.
No, power is all real.
Sink! 3, 2, 1! Island sunk!
Good save. Very nearly dead.
10 seconds!
I'll sit back at you quick. Have a nice day, man.
5 seconds!
And that is a smart reaction. Alright, freeze! That is the end of round 2. That was fast! Alright. In the meantime, hello. You're on the bonus island.
Oh, nice.
Who comes back from the dead?
Ben.
And?
Jerry.
And?
Oh, I got resurrected.
Yep.
Yes.
You come back to our island? Okay, good.
Ben and Darian and Keen, been resurrected. Go back to this island. Katie. Go back to this island.
Oh my god, you're all on the same island?
Go back to that island.
I have revealed power.
I'll reveal which team I know. Later. Okay, I'll come to your island if you'll lose.
All right. Make your decisions quickly.
Even if we're on different teams.
That's a good deal. That's actually a really good deal.
All right. So.
For 3 seconds.
That's fine. 3 seconds to run.
I was just trying to say basically I got 3 seconds to take it.
I got 50 seconds.
You resurrection queen.
I know. I think you come back
They knocked me down. I was just trying to hold on.
They asked somebody who's
No.
All right.
Well, yeah, so
The ghosts are time to award a fireball bonus.
Especially now when we're all in the same
The game begins. Round 3 begins. And the third and final round starts in 7, 6, 5. Island sink in 4, 3, 2. Get ready. 1. Go, go, go! 3, 2, 1, suck! Both of you are dead. Also, time suck. You're all toast anyways.
3, 2, 1. Island suck.
That would have been amazing. You're dead. Keep going. We're still live.
We are. 60 seconds.
We're still live.
You're struggling, my friend here. How are we going to do this?
yeah, it's only me.
Very
It's
safe.
a kind of good thing. You can't get killed. So, yeah. You're good.
Are you all on the same
If
team?
you're going to do something, do it soon.
I like exactly where I
All the actions over there.
I'm not gonna push you, I swear.
35 seconds. 10. That's Sun's Island back there. You're toast.
Sorry, I saved the magic one.
But you know what? I'm coming back.
Yeah, you are.
20 seconds. 10 seconds.
I did rise from there.
5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. No blood connection. Go back. Go back. You have to go back. Yes. No, you're not dead. You said go back. There you are. All right, freeze. That is the end of the game. Let's see what happens. Show each other out. That is a black liar. Point for red team. That is a red and black player, unsurprisingly, cancel each other out, no points.
Go red.
That is a point for black team. Point for black team. Point for red team.
Yay!
Point for black team.
Boo!
Black Mad King! 6-2! All black players win!
I think they're more
Shift back ways! Shift back ways!
That was exhausting.
Thank you all so much for playing The Floor is Lava.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 rounds.
Shift back ways! Shift back ways!
That's fun.
2-6, all black players win. Shift back please, all shift back please. We have to have them. Shift back, shift back.
Sorry, I couldn't see you. Where's the fish on?
Shift back please. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, before you head out, we'll have a group photo. Group photo?
Yes.
Everyone up on Central Island. Shoes are okay. Everyone up on Central Island.
Central Island.
Central Island right here.
Everyone.
Everyone's on shoes are okay. Just up on Central Island.
Central Island.
Up on the Central Island.
Oh, is that the one?
This is Central Island.
It's the big one in the middle.
Oh, this one you mean by central?
The one in the middle?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Everyone sort of belong together. Wonderful. All right. Everyone look at the camera and say, hoy hoy. Wonderful. Thank you all so much.
like, I can't believe he tried to turn the
What do I see Gary taking us out in the hallway?
I love the fact that you and a me were together and you're both crouching down and I was going like this. It's crouching down.
Natalie,
Thank you all so much.
what's a black liar? You and Cody took me out. Because I didn't say anything quickly, and I'm like, no, wait.
Oh, you were red? You were red? I was.